Hey everyone, this is Sunglass Rob from SportRx. I'm here with Will, the product director of Oakley and Terrace Creek Golf Course.
That's right.
Will has told me about a surprise for quite some time and has kept me in the dark. I don't like being in the dark on Oakley products, by the way. There's a new Oakley product out that we're gonna unveil here right now. We're gonna get the first look at it. I've seen a couple people practicing around it, but I'm super excited. I wanna know everything about this thing.
Okay, so we're gonna tell you everything about this thing. And the story starts with the frame that I'm wearing, and ironically enough, the frame that you're wearing. So one thing we noticed as we went into development, we recognized that a lot of golfers like to wear flatter frames, more of that lifestyle appeal, while the very serious golfers will wear what I'm wearing.
Yeah, that's the Flak 2.0 XL, and this is the Sliver XL.
Correct.
Yes.
Right, so we wanted to challenge ourselves. Could we make a true sport frame with less wrap that a professional athlete could wear playing golf? And so actually a lot of time was spent on the golf course to try to figure it out. And so the frame that I'm wearing now is the one that you see the most. And there's a couple of clear, I would say, problems that we wanted to identify as something that we could fix, right? To make this more of a perfect frame for golf. So the first thing is, you can see how I'm wearing it on my hat. I actually have to wear it over.
Yeah, like
right?
They fight for real estate back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that much of a problem, but the socks make the frame actually too thick to fit under a hat, right? So I'm tilting the frame a little bit more than I'd like. Again, it's not a problem, but it's something that we could fix. The next thing really is just the look of the frame. So a Flak is a semi-rim. It's super sporty looking, almost no matter what, right?
Yeah.
So ideally, we would like to go around that. So the first thing that we notice, and as you've seen Ryan hitting some balls, you can see as he's swinging, where his eyes are on the lens, he's looking through the bottom.
Yep.
Very consistently. Whether you're hitting off the tee or you're putting or you're chipping, you're always looking out of the bottom of the lens. So really important to have a very, very deep lens, similar to the one that you're wearing now. But in addition, there's all these other sport requirements that come into play. So that frame doesn't have a nose pad.
Yep.
That's an issue. Slipping off your nose is actually one of the biggest complaints we hear for lifestyle frames. The other thing is actually what I would call the tip-to-tip, or the retention of the frame, isn't built for sport.
Yeah, it's not like quite snug enough this way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do is try to build that into the frame, almost as a discoverable feature. Those two things combined would help with the retention.
All right.
So essentially what I'm saying is, we take the frame that we have now on my face and the frame that Rob is wearing, blend them together, and it's become actually the perfect frame for golf. Whether you're a professional athlete or you're just gonna wear it around wherever for driving or everyday life.
And so they look good and they work good.
They look good and they work
That's
good.
the dream right there.
Yes.
All right, can I see one, please?
Yes, so let's start with the sport version, which matches what I'm wearing now. So white, you ask white, white is one of our most popular colors with athletes and with professional athletes and amateur athletes alike. So if you look at the frame and actually try it on, I want to show you what's going on here.
All right, it's called the Targetline.
It's called Targetline. So the first thing is, just like Sliver, with a thin stem, it's fitting under
Yeah, it went right in, no thought about it at all.
And again, on purpose, there's no sock. The sock adds extra thickness. So while it does add retention, the thickness is actually a hindrance to fitting under a hat. So ideally, a super thin stem fits under the hat. A little bit tighter tip to tip adds retention, and then the nose pad sinks it down.
Yeah, I really like that nose pad.
So it's a similar nose pad to cross range.
Yeah.
With that ligature. So that saddle ligature actually wraps around your entire nose, so it creates contact on the whole thing, gripping it rather than just two little points.
And it's all unobtanium.
It's all unobtanium.
So how do you get, and the more you sweat, the stickier and tackier it gets. That's like my favorite sentence.
That's it, man.
Wow.
Okay, so a couple other things. You can see how deep the lens is. It's actually deeper than what I'm wearing. So we get that bottom jaw completely out of the way. So while you're swinging, you do not see that at all. You're completely unimpeded. So that was seriously no fly zone. It had to be a very, very deep lens.
Tall B measurement,
tall
lens, yeah.
Exactly. And then another thing, there's two more things I want to talk about. First, if you look at the brow line, so take a look at the camera. If you look at the brow line, there's a little bit of a dip here. So traditionally, a lot of athletes, here, I'll put my target lines on. A lot of athletes wear more of the curved bill when they're playing golf. And so what the little dips here allow you to do is pull the hat frame, the hat down.
Oh, that's freaking
Right,
genius.
Exactly. Pull the hat down, so minimizing the contacts. You can get it down much lower than you could with, say, a Sliver or a Holbrook or really any other frame. So that's why that's in place. And then the last thing here, you can see the tiny little side shield.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of thickness there.
Yes, so the reason for that is while you're playing golf, you can be hitting in any direction. And the sun is right here right now. So if I was to hit this direction in the sun, I could get some glare going inside of the frame because there's not enough wrap.
Yeah.
And it could be bouncing on the inside of the lens, which is very distracting. So the shield built into the frame actually blocks the sun from hitting the inside of the lens.
So you get the 6-space kind of lifestyle frame, but the protection of a full wraparound.
It's exactly it.
Wow.
Right, so we've kind of bridged the gap.
So you thought of
wrap.
everything.
We spent a lot of time on the golf course to figure it out.
You personally thought of everything, right?
No, it wasn't,
Yeah,
it wasn't on me, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, so all of that put together make a very high functioning sport frame that also has a lifestyle look you can wear every day.
Yeah, I'm really digging the idea that these are going to look good off the golf course and perform perfect on the golf course. It's kind of a blend that a lot of people are looking for, especially, you know, glasses aren't cheap anymore. If you're getting nice glasses or if you're getting a prescription put in them, you want one pair that's going to work in so many different areas and look good too. So I think job accomplished, well done.
Yeah, thanks,
and
man.
finally a pair of Oakleys that I know about. So this is the Targetline. This is going to be new from Oakley. It's going to be, you know, I think golf specific, but works for a lot of sports. I think you can do this for a lot of things.
Yeah, to be honest, we actually had a running component too.
Yeah.
So we identified the problem statements in running. While they're not all similar, the most important thing was retention on the nose.
Yeah.
So that was built in.
These aren't going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere.
Wow.
The second thing was also a lot of runners wear hats with curved brims,
Yeah.
and we built that in too. So really it's a cross-functional frame. But where you're gonna see this is on the golf course. That's why Ryan's out here.
Nice.
He's sports marketing manager, so he spends a lot of time with the athletes, so he's getting it on their faces. You'll see it on TV.
Nice, great. So if you have any more questions about the glasses, you can always leave a comment down in the comments section or email info@sportrx.com, or you can call us. We got opticians. I would love to talk to you about anything Oakley or anything golf or combined. Let us know. If this video was helpful, we'd love a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel for more. We'll see you out there.